Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your general love relationship reading for the first half of October. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it can't and won't resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's just not your message. Also, nothing is gender specific, so just keep that in mind as well. Taurus, if you resonate with this reading, I really urge you to go over and look at Sagittarius's reading, because you both have a lot of similar cards, and if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, then that makes sense. So go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to go ahead and get started with you over here, then your person, the situation, what's crossing the situation, the outcome, and a message of advice. So let's go ahead and get started with you. To start off the energy of your part of the reading, we have synergy. Says the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Isn't that a beautiful card? You also have emergence. It says the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Another beautiful card. Ooh, sorry. So these are the two energies that are driving the message for you today. What this is about change. Emergence is about coming into your being, and synergy is obviously about two different energies coming together to create something completely new. And I really feel like that's kind of what's happening for you and your person. Either one or both of you are going through a transformation that is very clear by the rest of the cards that are here on the table. And I think with synergy, it's interesting because this might not necessarily be something that you expected, or something that you would have seen fitting together, working out together in the way that things are going to unfold. And emergence is, again, it's coming into one's being. I almost feel like an inner child energy coming from this. Perhaps part of this process of healing and transformation, you're having to reconnect back to your inner child and maybe heal some stuff there to emerge and kind of rebirth yourself. Then you have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. What this indicates is breaking of old habits, bad habits, breaking a cycle, which there's definitely a cycle being broken here. Perhaps you need this in order to move forward. Then you have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. A phoenix rising from the ashes. I just have to point out, look at the colors of these two. They're very similar with the red and the orange and the darker shades of purple indigo. I believe that you are coming into your own being. I believe that you're coming into alignment with your highest good. Perhaps this person that you're in this relationship with or situation, perhaps they're triggering this transformation, this new growth. You have the Hanged Man. New perspective. Sacrifice. Surrendering to the divine, allowing the divine to kind of take hold and take control and move you to where you need to be. After that, you have the Six of Pentacles. These two cards, I will say, these two cards, these were in the Sagittarius reading, exactly like this. Now, the way I shuffle and I just let the cards pop out, so it does take a lot of time, which is why I don't show my shuffling and my meditation in these videos, because these videos would be well over an hour. But it's interesting that I shuffled and the Hanged Man came out, and then shuffle, 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 and a minute later this came out. So really, I think you need to see the Sagittarius video as well, if this resonates with you. The Six of Pentacles is about balance, equal give and take, reciprocity. You have the Libra scales there, so it is about finding balance or creating balance. Perhaps this Hanged Man, this new perspective on things, is helping to create a new balance in your relationship. This could also be a third-party situation. And I say that because you can see one person is giving to another while the other is not being nurtured, given to. Which is essentially what happens in a third-party situation. So perhaps you're coming out of something like that into a new situation with someone new. Maybe this is, if it is a third-party situation that's resonating, maybe this is the baggage that you're having to overcome and you're transforming out of this energy. But after that, we have the Ten of Swords. And I apologize if you hear my dogs barking. There's no stopping them. We have the Ten of Swords following that Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is backstabbing, betrayal, possible deception, but most importantly, it is the end of a cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle, this step right before you enter into a new cycle, which cycle, transformation. I mean, transformation is all over this reading on your person, and your part. Like, this is crazy. Then we have the Page of Wands. She's about exploration, travel, starting something new, a passionate beginning, moving towards something new. Then we have the Five of Cups. Now, typically this is a card of loss. But I almost read this as not being fully aware, like almost having blinders on, because this person, all he sees are these 3 cups that are empty, spilled, and he's upset about the loss of what was in those cups. But he has 2 cups right behind him, and if he just changed his perspective, turned his head, he'd see that there's still hope here. He still has something. Perhaps that's what this transformation for you is about, is recognizing what you have, recognizing your blessings, what you still have going for you, and embracing that and going after that. For your person, they have magic. It says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Now let's face it, magic is manifestation. And when I think of magic, I think of being a kid and not having enough life experience and wisdom to understand why things are happening. So I just chalk it up to, oh gosh, it's magic. Perhaps this is what your person is kind of going through. It's interesting. Emergence talks about a childlike wonder, a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. And I really feel that energy with this magic card. What this feels like to me is almost a connection that is healing inner child wounds. Maybe this connection feels like so pure and innocent. Then your person has choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. I think this is encouraging your person to leave behind things that are no longer serving them, to move towards something way more fulfilling, way deeper, a deeper connection. There's a lot of children in this card too. Why do I get the feeling that this connection between you and your person almost feels childlike, not in a lack of maturity, but exciting, like that first love kind of feeling. It's actually making me really excited. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Butterflies. Transformation. Another card of transformation. This is encouraging your person to move forward in their life, in certain situations at work, with enthusiasm. If you don't have enthusiasm, there's something missing from, there's like an element missing. There's the situation lacks a bit of life. Perhaps the enthusiasm that your person needs is this energy of magic. This belief, not necessarily a belief, but throwing away the idea that you have to understand how everything works and just trust in the process of it. Then your person has judgment. This is the divine stepping in and making things even, leveling the playing fields. Because after that, your person has the Tower. This is a divinely guided Tower moment. The Tower moment comes when things need to crumble so that they can be rebuilt on a more stable, strong foundation. It's almost like a clearing of things that are no longer serving you, to start a process of rebirth, renewal. And this is divinely guided. After that, they have the Page of Swords. Clarity. Getting clarity on this situation. I think that's what your person, this is what's happening. They have this Tower moment. Perhaps it feels like magic because they can't figure out how this is possible. And I think their clarity is just realizing this is divinely guided, that Spirit is bringing these things together to make them fall apart, to bring them back together even stronger. I believe that's what this clarity is, this Page of Swords. Because after that, you have the Six of Cups, which again is innocence, childlike feelings, joy, happiness. This could also indicate a past life relationship. I see it as a soulmate relationship. Perhaps this is what your person is now moving towards after this Tower moment. It's so interesting. There's so many cards here for transformation, endings, new beginnings, childlike innocence, magic. It's Really, really interesting. For the situation, you have the Death card. Again, a card of transformation. Followed by the Empress. A card of rebirth. Fertility. New beginnings. New creative pursuits. New creativity. New passion. The Empress, she is all of the queens in one. So she has everything. She has passion, she has intellect, she has emotion and intuition, and she has stability. A nurturing feeling to her. She is all of them combined. It's interesting that she comes after the Death card. You're in a situation with your person of transformation, an ending for a new beginning, renewment, rebirth. What's crossing this situation? Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, that is the card of ultimate abundance. That is stability, that's longevity, that is financial abundance, family abundance. It's happy family. I mean, it's the Ten of Cups is seen as happy family, but I see this as really happy family as well because of the stability there. A happy home life. So it's crossing this transformation, this rebirth. I think because this is what's triggering this transformation and this rebirth. I believe that you and your person are kind of coming into a spiritual awakening and realizing that you could have this with each other. You can have complete balance with each other. You can have this childlike love and innocent, love. Sorry, that's not focusing. For the Ten of Pentacles. The outcome. You have the Star. Come on, focus. Focus, she's a beautiful card. This is the ultimate wish fulfillment card in the deck. It's also a card of healing, a card of hope. So it's very obvious that the common theme throughout here is rebirth, hope, healing. And I really do feel like it's healing past life problems or inner child problems, childhood patterns. So that's your outcome. Your card of advice. A new start is coming. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. Like, all of these cards are about a new beginning. an ending leading into a promising wish fulfillment beginning. I mean, this is incredible. I'm excited for you, Taurus. This is a very exciting energy. This card does symbolize that a new beginning is coming, but it doesn't come without working. So just know that the work to get this new beginning comes from healing some stuff. Comes from fully transforming, emerging as someone completely new than when you started this journey. A phoenix rising from their ashes. This is a really great read. I'm really excited for you, Taurus, and I hope that this resonates with you. If it did resonate with you, please comment down below. I would love to read about how this is relating to people in their situations, and yeah, if it does resonate, again, go ahead and check out the Sagittarius reading, because a lot of the cards were very similar. So if you are dealing with the Sagittarius, I believe it's worth worth taking some time to go over there and watch that video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will be back in a couple weeks to do your second half of October reading. All right? Take care.